Kathy Castro has been
All approaching on the Motor City, the Lions fans. This is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. We've got a big one in store. It's the Detroit Lions, the Houston Texans.
getting this one started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
We go tonight. Black 20.
Laporta in motion.
What's that?
Right to the air. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav.
Complete to Isaac to Slav. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Second and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Henry Tolotolo. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
White 20.
They'll go play action with Goff.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
White 20. Hard ball.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Points are huge.
Stroud begins with a pass. That's to the end zone, but they can't. Not connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk.
2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a 2nd down.
11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
We go tonight. Like 20. Average roll. Hey, Shell. Shell. Listen. Okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. As we bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We go tonight. Hey, kill. Okay.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
76. 17. Super 66. Cornell.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I be on my little mouse drip.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work in separating the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
180. Hey, lift. Attack. Turbo set. Hey, kill. Attack.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
We go tonight. 20. Attack.
On play action.
It's 2nd down and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal.
We go. 180.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 18.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
35-yard line.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Cut. Like 20. Ric Flair. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Cut. What's that? Like 20. What's that?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On play action. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Down the sideline. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3.
It's a gain of
So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Mixon. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Lions' 2-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
South. That's to the right. 18.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cut. 180. Hold on. Check.
Goff to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Good for 8 dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Moving outside the pocket. That one out wide to Marks. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and a yard.
11. On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 18. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 38 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Tony.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down throw for Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And the Texans are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Oh, and... Why, Tony?
They'll go play action with Stroud. Pushed out to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rushed to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. To throw, it's Stroud. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there third and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
29, Lions 14.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
Fucking asshole!
At the 50-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And he's in! Sam Laporta! Touchdown, Lions! Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score Texans 29, Lions 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
That is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
35, Lions 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, welcome down 23-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. His throw, left side, Fortescue, he's got it. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And there's defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the flag.
taken down.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball to the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike,
He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
and Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The drive for 2 does not work. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
Here we go. Dude, block 20. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just...
Over the top. He's got it. Isaac Tasman. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are back within 6.
Lions 35.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard ride.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, foul. 18.
On play action. Stroud. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short on the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Why, Tony? Hey, uno more.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Under.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the streak they need here in the fourth quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Goff. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. They're going to want this down inside the 45.
15. And the Lions first down.
20.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Go to it. 180.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
180.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
180. Here we go. 76. 76.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
You got me on the ropes, buddy. You got me on the ropes.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll come up for first and 10.
180.
A run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw is gone. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Lions 42, Texans 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone and ends up costing the team the ball.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.